Alright, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII New Threat. So last time we stomped our way through the Shinra Tower, saw some grisly murders, and now we're going to hightail it out of here, hopefully. Probably beating 3 boss fights in the process. Hello, Nanaki. Sephiroth murdered all these poor helpless doors that they open out without the key card. That's just plain wrong. We also get ourselves a save point here, which I won't bother with him until I'm on the way back down. Why did it skipped over it there? I guess we'll shoot this one Demi first off. Okay, they don't have a lot of HP, looks like. They also don't take a lot of damage, because that should be hitting decently hard at least. Let's sense one of these guys. I'll probably just kill the one that's damaged, but let's see how a physical attack does against it. Yeah, that fares a little bit better, I think, than Matra Magic did at any rate. They might absorb bio, so I'm gonna go with Bolt. Yeah, that barely hurt at all. Oh, free attack for demo, I'll take it. Dang it, Eris got paralyzed as well. I wanted to use her limit break. At least that was pretty darn strong. Alright, so this one got hit by that, so it's got to have very little health left, so I'm going to cross-slash this one. This isn't very good for my magic focus team right now, but I'll morph. I also want to use Healing Wind before this battle ends, hopefully. Oh, darn it. Well, that morphing strategy didn't work so well there. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I have something good to... I'll do it with Cloud, since he's the one with Osmos. I wonder if they have something good to morph to make up for the fact that it's pretty hard to morph them. Especially since you don't have a lot of status magic yet. Hello, President Shinra. So what, does Sephiroth just come back and pick up his sword again later? Good work, team! Sephiroth is the best Avalanche member, obviously. Sephiroth was scared of Palmer, of course. Obviously he wasn't going to try and fight Palmer, but... I wonder if I get anything for talking to the president. No. I was hoping for at least a ... from Cloud or something. I'm Mishi. I'm a complete mental case. I'm Eris. I'm not gonna die this time around. Spoilers, I suppose, for anyone who hasn't played New Threat before, but I'm suspecting that most of the people who are watching this already have. I control the world by walking so slowly that everyone dies of boredom. Alright, now's when I'll take advantage of that save point. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I get to save the game here. Well, I've got my backup save in place, so no harm in doing that. Unfortunately, I don't get to save after equipping myself, which is unfortunate. I also don't get my carbon bangle back. That was kind of dumb. I should have de-equipped that. So what do I want to give you? I'm assuming I do get all my materia back. Yeah, Iris is the only one who's equipped with anything right now. So let's do Barret first, because he's probably the easiest. Cover, counterattack. Well, I probably don't want him with this. Since he's in the back row, he can take on the Titan Bangle a little bit better. I don't think I want to give him the 4 slots just for 20 luck. So yeah, strength 50 with that, and his vitality's high too, so even with cruddy armor, he's still kind of tanky. Poison slash magic is obviously going to go on Eris. Magic defense 39. So they're both tied for magic defense. I'm going to give it to Red because his HP is lower. Hopefully that should make it so that I have to heal a little bit less. So he won't be attacking in this fight, that's for sure. She's got the Shinra Beta. Red is fast, so I don't think he needs the dexterity boost. So it's just between the 4 slots and the Mithril Armlet. 4 slots is better slots, obviously. But I don't know if I can make use of them properly yet. Let's see if I can actually do anything important with these. Meanwhile, I think Barret's probably going to want Elemental Lightning in his weapon. Let's get those sorted. And what else could you take? You could take... I'll give the Destruct to someone else since it actually gives buffs. And you don't really need them. So Lightning Elemental, and he's got Revive, just in case. Because he probably won't be using his magic anyway. Might as well spend it on something expensive. Actually, is Revive even... Yeah, Revive is a little bit expensive, but it's not quite as expensive as Azuna. Maybe I should give him Heal. Because... Alright, so on her, I've got Lightning and Poison. Just in case Sega makes some Null Thunder or something, I want her to have a backup element that isn't poison, because they'll probably null poison anyway. I think Fire might be the best choice, honestly. She's also got Restore. I can probably get rid of that. Let's see what Red has. What would they have? What element would they have? Most likely lightning, I think. I think that's probably the most likely one. poison is probably the second most likely, because I know Hella Gunner used to be able to poison in vanilla, so... I'll give you Destruct, since you're pretty fast. And Eris already has Barrier, I suppose. And I'll give you Restore. Let's try to get up to that Cure 2 as fast as possible so that I have someone who's able to do that. Barrier All, that's useful. Gravity All is also very useful, but not yet. Because I haven't been getting into a lot of random encounters lately. Maybe I should give you Steel, but you don't have the slot for it. Okay, then you're getting Steel. I don't care about Morph in this case, unless I want just Vitality from it, which I might. I mean, I'll never complain about plus 15 Vitality and plus 15 Dexterity, especially since I suspect they don't have a lot of magical attacks. Whoops. I actually didn't mean to do that just yet, but whatever. Also, move Pily to the back, obviously. It's too bad this equipping segment had to be done online, not off, because of the way the game shuffled me around. Yeah, so Red's Dexterity is actually almost as high as Eris right now. Between Steel and Morph. Yeah, all I can do with Morph is Master it, while Steel actually gives me Mug, which will be very nice because it won't be a wasted turn anymore. But for now it's still a wasted turn. Did I get a second revive? No, I took it off of Barret. Since this is just going to be a single boss fight and that's it, I might not bother with Osmos for once. Could go with enemy skill, especially like on the off chance that they actually have one to give me. And I suppose I could give him the Earth Materia, because if 100 Gunner is the one that randomly nulls Thunder, then the Earth should be super effective against him. And I don't think there's anything else in this bucket that I need. I mean, I could go with Revive, but I think it helps to be prepared. Alright, so I think I have everything set up now. All my materia slots are filled. I've got 2 fast characters, 1 slow one. Dang it, I was hoping if you talked to Demo it would let you save, but I guess I'm not that lucky. Ugh, I kind of don't want to fight these randos, but at least I put my Morph on. Which one should I hit with this? Well, probably not the one that is undead, because it might reverse it. Ouch, that hurt. Weak against gravity. I didn't equip that. Weak against wind. Nah, it doesn't help at all. This is kind of unfortunate because I'm not really set up for this. I don't want to waste all my MP before the big fight. I suppose I could drop Matra Magic though, that would be pretty cheap. 200 damage on that guy, maybe? Oh, nice, that's just about perfect. Easy morph. And you put Barret to sleep at the last second. Yeah, 6 damage, but that was all I needed. And Remedy isn't all that fantastic, but hey, it was free. I'll cast Fire, because I'm pretty sure this guy will be weak to it. Still didn't do that much. Oh, transfer some of Barret's HP to red. I guess that works. And I increased his defense stack. Nice to know I can do it that way. And I should really sense this guy. Let's check if I can even morph him. Well, I am doing damage, and I am healing. So I guess I can't really complain. Now let's use this thing. Honestly, I probably shouldn't be spending so much time on this fight, just because I might have to do it again later, but... Alright, so if I'm lucky, this might do exactly the right amount. Nope, that was way more. The Brain Pop was way tankier than that thing. Alright, extra level. Hey, she lets me buy stuff. Is there anything here I actually want? I feel like I'm decently well stocked. And Calm isn't that far, so once I get through the boss fights, it's not like I'm going to be running out after that. But I might as well buy a few potions, a few Phoenix Downs. Oh, cool, so I do get to save. Thank goodness. That makes things a lot safer, not having to re-equip again. Alright, here we are. And I kind of thought this might also be a gimmick, having to fight everything at once. But it looks like there's 2 Heli-Gunners as well. Okay. First things first. 1000 Gunner, Airhawk Gunner, and Thunder Gunner. Okay, this is obviously the one that's going to be immune. Shouldn't be wasting time. Let's see if... Oh my gosh, that hurt. And they all preempted me too. Well, that didn't help. First order of business is to get Barrier all up, because otherwise I'm not living more than a couple turns. And I'm gonna have Barret drop a potion on Iris, because... Alright, let's go after the Airhawk Gunner first. You know, I really should have just used that limit break instead of healing. Alright. Let's save Eris's turn. I don't want to let the timer run because I don't want them all to attack at once. Ouch. Barret's definitely doing double damage to that guy. Dang, they seem to be all attacking at once anyway. At least red defends against this with elemental. Or maybe not, that barely seemed to do anything. Red's the lowest. Ah, they're paralyzed too. This is not going well. Yep, Red's dead. This paralyze is deadly. Alright. Ah, dang it. Eris still doesn't have her limit break up yet. I don't even have a way to slow them down, which is something I really need. Alright, let's just use up the limit breaks. Right now I'm practically just banking on attacking and limit breaks. I'm gonna have to... I think I'll have to try slipping defense in between their attacks. That's not too big a deal as long as it doesn't hit Eris. Alright, I'm gonna wait for one of them to move, and then hopefully heal. Alright, I'll try to get that limit break off using its priority and hit the Airhawk Gunner again, just because he's the one vulnerable to my lightning and he's got less HP probably than the than the 1000 Gunner or whatever. Dang it, it inflicted dual status as well. Let's see if I can perhaps get red up now. Having an extra turn in this would help a lot. I think Barrett might be lower. No, he wasn't. But I want to make sure he gets his limit break off. Pily, cure yourself. He might not get that off in time, but it's not like he'll be wasting it regardless. Dang it, that would have been nice. Ah, he got red. That's really unfortunate. I was really hoping I'd have a chance to get red on his feet again. Ouch, that crit. Nope, she's dead. I suppose I can also chuck my Bolt Plumes at them. Nice! Alright. I'm glad I have one of those to spare. But I'm not sure how much it actually helps at this point. It might be too little too late. I think they're just going to kill me right here and now. Yep, static cannon's too powerful. Okay. I was close to getting back on my feet. I just need to do a little bit better next time. Really, I just need the start of the first couple turns to go a little bit better than last time. Because if red isn't down on the floor the entire time, this becomes a lot nicer. Alright. Immediately set up barrier. Okay, I got barrier off before they attacked. I'm also going to try and steal. I don't know if that actually works. Disrupt cannon. Barrier doesn't protect against this, so it's no, wait, that's the magic one. Can't reach. Okay, so don't need to bother stealing from these guys. I'm just going to go on the offense here, though that might have been a mistake. I'm going to save Eris's turn to hopefully cut one of them off after it moves. Alright, now I'll heal red. And I'm going to save red's turn as well. Okay, that was fine. How much HP does she have? Okay, not as much as I'd like. Okay, that's the nastiest attack they have, I think. Alright, get the big shot off to get some damage out. Get the Sled Fang out because it heals red anyway. And Eris is stunned, which is the problem I ran into last time. I'm gonna try to have red cure someone. I mean, the problem wasn't that Eris was stunned, the problem was that everyone else was. But I don't think I've got anything to protect against it right now. Hopefully that defense deck keeps him alive. Don't hit Barret, please. Okay, it hit red. I might need to have... okay, let's have him throw the Bolt Plume right now. Because this animation time will give time for red to get off his limit break. And that'll heal him up a little bit too. So now red's back on his feet, and we're gonna try and chuck that second Bolt Plume as fast as possible because this thing is probably close to dead. Ugh, okay, that didn't hurt too bad. I'm gonna have to cure red, assuming he doesn't die. I'm gonna have Pily heal himself because... oh, Eris is back on her feet finally. So let's have Eris heal herself as well, and then Barret can chuck that second Bolt Plume and hopefully try and skip the spinning body blow phase. There we go, got him. This fight becomes a lot easier now, even though the Thunder one is the most dangerous, but he's also the hardest to get rid of. Alright, I can't do anything with that yet. I think I'll go after 1000 Gunner next. He's probably got more HP, but I can take it down faster. Actually, sensing them to make an informed choice might be the better choice here. Did I even equip Sense? I don't remember. Let's just use Sled Fang on Thunder Gunner. Oh wow, his defenses are really low. Yeah, Sense. 3000, weak against Bolt and Earth and Water. If that hits Eris, I think she dies. But it didn't hit Eris. I'll heal Eris. I might have almost wanted to use her limit break, but that might take too long. Eris is going to want to sense, so I'm going to use another potion. And so 3600 total, 3100 left. Let's see what this guy is. Oh wow, almost nothing. Like 2 Sled Fangs is enough to take him out. Weak against water and wind, which I can't really take advantage of, unless I missed something to steal. Bolt Gun, not this thing again. I'm gonna... let's see if he also takes decent magical damage as well. Enough. Okay, I can get rid of him fairly fast, and yeah, this'll do it. So that'll be the biggest threat of the 3 out of the way. Honestly, it might have been good to go after him first, but I didn't realize how frail it was. It's basically 2 Sled Fangs to kill it. do Sled Fangs and anything else. Alright, just one left to go. Alright, Eris is on duel, so I think she needs some healing. My barrier's almost run out. Okay, it's not really that close to running out. I've got... Considering how much time this battle has been going, I think I can get him most of the way dead before I actually run out of barrier. I should have waited till red went before using the big shot, but whoops. Whatever. This fight was no joke. 3 bosses at once is not easy to handle. Ouch. So magic artillery charging, that's not a good thing, because it cleans straight through my barrier. I should probably set up magic barrier since I could put that on everyone in one turn. I don't normally use it, but now seems like a good use case for it. I just hope I actually have the time to do it. Nope. Gonna have to eat this once at least. Okay. Actually, I really should have just attacked him again since one bolt spell. Lunatic High. That gives haste to everyone, assuming it still does the same thing. Protect Vest. Okay. Save the game with Switch and preparation with Start. Okay, good. Start is fairly easy to not accidentally hit, so I'm happy about that. Let's just save the game first, just in case I do mess it up somehow. Okay. So Protect Vest, I think, gives protection against physical attacks, which is exactly what I want here. Protect Vest, Vitality plus 25. Okay. It de-equipped their relics as well. Carbon Bangle is much desired, I think, in this case. And I'll go with my standard magic setup. Alright, so beasts are typically weak against fire, so I want to have fire on to deal with Black Fang. Rufus obviously is weak against poison, so I want to have that on. I probably want Elemental Lightning, because Black Fang can use that. Is that even his name? I don't remember. I could almost do Elemental Poison in his weapon and give him counterattack. That would be kind of an amusing combo there. Especially considering he's using a Mithril Saber here. Which isn't even his attacking weapon, but he's still got high strength, even if he's in the back. Other obvious choices are Barrier, not Revive. Can't use Revive well at all in this fight, which actually gives him defenses. Oh wow, I forgot that this was such a huge drop. This might not actually be worth it. I don't think this guy uses his elemental attack that often, and it's 2 materia slots. Destruct is also obviously on the list. Restore is obviously on the list. Enemy skill, if Laser works, it will be very useful. And Laser might work in this fight on the dog. And finally... I could go with Steel. He's probably got something worth stealing. Especially considering it's a human foe. It hurts Cloud's magic stat, which sucks. Yeah, the Destruct and the Barrier almost cancel out his other materia, so he's not really that poorly defended. Yeah, his defenses right now is 72. His vitality is a whopping 50. So he should be able to take a hit from Rufus. I think that's more important than Magic plus Silence or extra Spirit. Alright, let's take a shot at it, see if this setup works. It might not, but if there's some sort of wrench thrown into things. Alright, let's see if the dog has anything to steal first of all. It does. That might make things harder. Because if it's something really worth stealing... Wall missed on the Light Nation. Rufus is just laughing at me, I'll take that. Vaccine. Okay, it's not really that impressive. I don't really need to worry about that. I'll kill the Light Nation before I bother with Rufus. And since it's immune to barrier, I don't have to debarrier right away. As long as it's not status, I don't care. Let's set up a barrier. I'll probably be healing with Cure, so I don't want to set up Magic Barrier. Just in time. And that's pretty weak. It's almost vanilla weak in a game where I have a bit more of HP as well. So, I can't sense them because I didn't have room for that. So, I'm just gonna hope my fire is correct, and it's not. That sucks. It also drains me, not that that mattered because I didn't do any damage. Ouch, that hurt. Well, I only have one other spell, so hopefully this is the right one to use against him. Well, it doesn't work if it misses Cloud. Oh yeah, I forgot, I was gonna try Laser as well. It's a huge MP cost, so I don't really like doing it, but... No, nothing. Well, I don't have to do that next time. Debilitator. Well, it didn't debilitate his barrier. I wonder what it did debilitate, because I feel like it probably lowered his stat of some sort, but... didn't do anything at all. Let's try this again. I'm starting to run lower on my MP. Wow, that's not working at all. Does Magic just miss against that thing in general? Oh, is it just plain invincible? That might actually make sense. White Wind didn't work either. Okay, that's gonna be Range's gimmick for this battle. I can't get rid of that guy. Well then let's steal now. Might as well. Overall though, still not too bad it seems like so far. The fact that it's draining really doesn't matter because I can't hurt him anyway. Shinra Beta, I got a second one. Helpful, I suppose. I don't have to worry about Barrier all running out in this case either. I think it's worth curing now. Considering how much... I doubt Rufus is going to be vulnerable to Laser. And it's too much MP at this point. I gotta go for him at this point. Too bad he did that before I managed to get my limit break off, because I would have liked the extra charge on the thing. Oh yeah, I should really have debarriered him. That would have hurt a lot more if I had done so. I'm gonna use Bio now, because I'm not sure if it'll actually poison him, and I might as well do it while it can't miss. Good, it actually poisoned. That Light Nation is probably going to use another... He missed. Oh, he must have run out of it already. He must have run out of it between when I attacked him last. That's kind of bad timing for me. I'll probably end up using a tincture on this fight. It's not worth it to try and go without one. I mean, I could always just restart, but that seems a little over the top for a single... Well, isn't an ether in this game? I suspect he'll heal that poison eventually. Alright, now I'm just gonna go ham on the guy. I should be able to out-damage Dark Nation or Light Nation considering how rarely he actually seems to use his White Wind. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's barrier Rufus right away this time. I should get the full limit break this time around as well. Yeah, that 300 damage is solid. I just hope Debilitator isn't stacking up and doing something nasty that I don't know about. Because, honestly, I have no clue why it's called that, and I figure it's called that for a reason. Okay, that fight was pretty forgiving, unlike the last one, which was super not forgiving. I wasn't catching on to that gimmick for a while, and it still went fairly well. Alright, let's get out of here. Huh, I got healed. It's like a playing off our expectations that you gotta fight the Dark Nation first. Okay. Saving done. That's the quote on the Final Fantasy Wiki. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? I think now is when I can get the stuff from the shop. I just saved, so I'm not sure if there's battles here, but even if there are, it doesn't matter if I die. Yeah, now is when I can grab these chests. Oh, never mind. She's still there. I could've... Oh, wait, it's when you come back on the last disc that you can grab those. And it's the same shop. I don't really care. Where was I actually supposed to go? I'm assuming it was the entrance, because that would be the logical place, but then I'm gonna get stopped. Alright, motorcycle time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I think the controls for this are super awkward for me, aren't they? I've got one button on the keyboard and one button on the controller. This isn't going to be pleasant necessarily, but hear sirens. That's the game, right? I honestly don't remember. Okay. Oh wait, select and OK. Oh, whoops. Okay. So form party. Who's lowest leveled? Pily is lowest leveled. And I'll have 2 mages. Oops. Let's bring Garish as well. Because the fact that he's so tanky is very helpful. Menu is menu as it usually is. And I keep doing that. Okay, so Cloud's the only one equipped right now. I almost kind of want to drop all his materia. Poison is useless now. I mean, as much as I'd like to level it, it's just plain useless here. Barrier needs to be on someone who can cast Barrier All, which will probably be Pily. Destruct can go on someone else, which will probably also be Pily. Counter, heal, cover, your usual set. Hopefully lightning just works here. Let's give him this one. It isn't quite level 2 yet, so... This boss is normally all about fire. So who's tankier? It's Cloud or Red? Red's much tankier against magic. Cloud can afford to take a hit on the physical side with that protect vest. So get rid of those. Elemental. This will be fire. Assuming he's still fire. But I'm not sure if changing that would add anything in this case, but... Red's the faster caster, so I'll give him Osmos. As well as Lightning. We've got no more slots. Cloud has nothing for utility, so he can have Revive. He also needs Restore, which he has. Revive. Sense. Might still get something good from Steel. 36, 35. They're about the same. Let's give Steel to Red. Arrange my materia so I can see it better. And gotta keep enemy morph on enemy skill on during boss fights, even if it isn't useful yet. Because they might have an enemy skill. I don't expect him to have an enemy skill, but if he does... Okay, wait, you already have a fire materia on. That's pointless. Definitely need a lightning. Red already has Destruct. It's always important to have Destruct on in New Thread. Because if an enemy puts up a barrier, you need to get rid of it. Red needs Restore, obviously. So I have both my Restore on. Any holes I'm missing? Earth might be a nice one to fill too. Spread out the elements, I suppose. just in case he isn't vulnerable to lightning. Although, if he is, I probably should just restart anyway, but I've got 2 lightning materials on, so I might as well level the earth instead. Okay. Alright, so this isn't as bad as I thought it might be. Instead of having to go between the keyboard and the controller, I'm at least going through illogical buttons on the controller. My select button and my bottom button, instead of the left and right, which is the vanilla, which is far more intuitive. It's also really hard to press the select button while actually moving somewhere. Goodbye, goodbye. You can keep this guy at bay just by swinging, which is kind of the cheese strat for this. Gotta be careful not to kill those guys above the cart, because they can do a lot of damage that way. Dang it, it's another blue one. I don't know what the blue ones do in particular. Okay, now we can keep them at bay with the cheese strat. Hopefully that'll just keep going for a while. I don't think anything can really interrupt this. Since there's no points to get like in the gold saucer version, there's no incentive really to actually go over and whack them. Just keep them on their toes. Dang it, one of them got up ahead. Heh, killed the last one with Cloud's tire. More deadly than a sword. Goodbye. 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 Oh, I thought that was the boss for a second. I swear Cloud's taking more damage than he normally is, but dang it. Stupid camera angles. I got him to back up into the wreck, and then he died. Unfortunately, the 2 characters I'm bringing into this fight are both the damaged ones. Eris barely got hit at all, and she's not going to be doing anything. Might give Garish a limit break right off the back. Also, because he rams you, well, I was about to say he does a really weak attack, but that's just vanilla, I suppose. That was not weak. I'm probably gonna use Lunatic High here. Ow! Well, what was I supposed to do about that? I guess you're gonna have to high potion yourself. Because Red's probably gonna be on the floor again regardless. Oh right, he's in the front, that's my problem. If they were in the back, I wouldn't be having such an issue. He seems to be following the same AI, so he'll do that and give me time to use Cure and possibly End Barrier as well. Oh shoot, he actually went right away. And he's clearly Lightning Elemental this time. But he's still weak to it, because that was doing massive damage instead of terrible damage. Alright, I'm just gonna wait to die. I just need to... Dead. Alright, pulled off the cheese strats much more elegantly this time. Doesn't make a huge difference in terms of HP, but it's certainly less embarrassing. Alright, now I'll be taking a ton less damage from this guy. Look Look at that, double digits on Barret. Now that I've given him a free defense boost. Now I can... Oh, evasion percent plus as well. Certainly not complaining about that. Okay, I guess it wasn't attacking the person with highest HP. But it's no big deal because Barret guarded one of them anyway. Alright. Barret's doing a little bit less damage this time around because he didn't have an attack stat. Attack stack. Sorry. His attack stat is still the same. Nothing to steal. Okay. That's good to know. Shoot him in the face. I'll let everyone's ATB go up during this animation. Alright, does anyone need this badly? Not exactly. Let's put up the barrier even though it's not going to help next turn. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, Barbaricia's GT. Oh, maybe it's wind. Well, I guess my lightning elemental isn't going to help it after all, but... Alright, Yellow Gale. I concentrated too much on the yellow and not so much on the Gale. Ouch, that sucks. Did Mishi just get a limit? Dang it. I can't do much about... Mishi would be the best one to attack Barret. I should have healed. Well, the limit break helped out anyway. I'll heal Mishi because he's less tanky. Should be able to get Cloud's limit off, provided I'm not super slow. Probably not going to paralyze this thing, so let's go for lowering defense, whatever that really does. Oxymoxic Gale. Oh. Okay, that was draining. I think just one attack will give Red a limit break. So I think I'll just start blasting away with spells for now. Menu Trick is being useful in this fight, because this thing's a lot slower than a couple of the bosses I was fighting earlier, particularly this elevator guys, which were pretty fast in addition to there being 3 of them. Huh, I didn't expect him to use that one. I'm gonna use that now because I'm worried about Red's safety otherwise. Getting off a lot of attacks here. Alright, I don't think I'll get to act again before it does stuff, so I'll just wait for Cloud to get his ATB back. Okay, free turn. I'm not too worried about sensing it. I don't think sensing it will give me any worthwhile information. I'm pretty confident it's weak to Bolt. I'd be shocked if it wasn't. I mean, it might tell me if my barrier is worth reapplying, but I can't think of anything else really. It takes you a long time to move. I shouldn't have had Cloud do that. Okay, he's not confused. Let's just have you use your limit break. And then I'll have Barret chuck a potion. Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it turns out that pairing Osmos with Elemental would have been the best bet, but it really doesn't matter that much. That wasn't too hard once I was actually in the right row. And that Birdwing, I think that's super powerful, so I'm gonna have to remember to take advantage of that. I think if that's what I think it was, I swear it was Arrow 4, and I morphed something for it before, but I'm not 100% sure. It might be Arrow 3 or it might be something completely different, like the Shinra Beta was actually a piece of armor, which I thought it was a throwing item, I could have sworn, but if the Birdwing turns out to be a piece of armor, I'll throw something, but it might be an accessory. Nah, let's make it red. Red is a pretty good leader, I think. I'm not sure how splitting around up into two parties makes it less dangerous, but okay. I'm just gonna go with the same team because I don't want to re-equip for a short walk to Calm. Although I'll probably have to re-equip anyway. I feel like Iris and Demo don't exactly like this arrangement, but whatever. They killed King Charles, they can probably handle this. See you next time.